let me give you the big net benefit of being a failure. If you didn't watch the last vlog, probably necessary to watch that one in order to fully understand what I'm contextually talking about. Here's why being a failure is so awesome. I fail forward and I fail continually. I iterate and I progress. I learn off of my failures. Why that's relevant is because you cannot get to where you're trying to go without, like when you try to learn something new, you don't know how to do it. That's why you're trying to learn it. You have to fail in order to know what to do. Thomas Edison, for example, how many times did he make a light bulb and it didn't work until he made a light bulb? Documented, it was over 6,000 times. What did he say? What did he say? He said, I learned 6,000 ways how to not make a light bulb. It's a totally different thing. What if failure isn't failure? What if it's like incremental progressions towards winning? What if it's the culmination of failures and iterating from those that is what creates your success in whatever vehicle or instrument or whatever you're trying to do? It doesn't matter, because this is synonymous for everything. Any area of human endeavor this applies to. I was talking to my buddy Jake Austin. He's a fellow UGC creator. He's doing very well. 23 years old, making 50K a month. Him and I had a 2.5 hour discussion. It still hits true to me today because we talked about this on the podcast. We talked about it at the gym while we were lifting. Bro, we were both of us are in the top 1 percentile of UGC creators. We're doing fairly well. Our cash flow is up. We kind of know what we're doing. People look to us as schmees, subject matter experts. Both of us unanimously agreed. Dude, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm a beginner. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just knocking down the impasses as they come to me, and then figuring it out from there. What's the lesson to take out of that? Have you ever heard the expression, pride comes before the fall? The moment someone goes, I'm the best, I know everything about everything, I can't learn anything. You just think you're so high and mighty that there's no more things for you to improve or iterate and grow. Nobody can teach you anything. When you're talking to someone, you're kind of a pompous, arrogant butt turd because you think in your mind, I'm better than them. You can learn something from everybody. You're gonna fail because if there's no more room on the chart to go up, then the only way you can go on the chart of your life is down. You're gonna fall, right? Whereas if I'm a beginner in everything that I do, even if I am somewhat rather skilled and known as being skilled, I'm just trying to improve and learn. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of figuring out a game plan here. My A to Z roadmap seems to be working pretty good. I got a rip. Let's keep it under. Let's keep it under. We'll relax. Open freeway. We're gonna relax. We're gonna chill. We're not gonna do anything crazy. If you continue to improve and iterate from being a failure, eventually, I don't know when, I cannot give you a definite date or timeline, or I can't tell you anything about how your process will lay out because it's gonna be different for everybody. If you don't quit and you keep iterating on whatever it is that you're pursuing, at some point, maybe in the near future, maybe in the far future, you're going to bear fruit. You're going to see the fruits of your labor. I can guarantee that if you stay consistent and you keep iterating and improving, even if you're a cataclysmic failure, something's going to give, you will have a breakthrough. Whether that be financially, spiritually, mentally, physically. I don't even care what we're talking about. It could be physical health, it could be building a business, it could be interpersonal relationships, it could be your career. It doesn't matter. It reigns true for everything. I'd argue that attempting to fail forward and fail fast is arguably the strongest framework for success. Because if you fail again and again and again, you keep iterating and you fail really fast. So when you fail, you learn from it quickly, you get up quickly, you continue to execute on new information quickly, then you're going to go through the gauntlet of failures a lot faster than your average Joe. And that's going to mean you're going to get to the profound breakthrough level success that you're looking for faster. See how that works? I think we need to restructure and reframe how we think about failure. Dude, if someone came up to me and said, dude, you're a failure, to my face, and explained all the pitfalls that I've experienced in my almost 9 years of business, I would smile and I'd agree with them. I'd say, yeah, you're dang right I'm a failure. I'm proud of it. Because while I've been failing, and iterating and improving for the last 9 years, you've been sitting in the bleachers watching me play the game. Where are you? You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to go become something, you'd have to get on the field and start failing. I'm 9 years of failures ahead of you. Because instead of trying to figure it out and fail because you're scared to fail publicly and look like an idiot, you're just in the stands watching me fail. That, bro, what are we talking about here, man? I'm a failure. It's freaking awesome. I love it, dude. Absolutely overjoyed. I think you should seek failure because failure leads to growth on a long enough time horizon. I love you guys. I hope you're regurgitating or grabbing some kind of tidbit of wisdom that you can use to grow and scale your livelihood. I love you. Peace.